So yeah, like I said, I think we're about to go into a battle. And even though I want to do it off camera, I just realized I reclassed everybody. Well, you know, the final 3. And I don't think I can do much off camera work. I just think this is important. So, and the highlights for this should be different than last time because I'm not going to make the same mistake. I should have checked all my equipment, so I think I'll be good on that. There are a couple things I realized after taking my break. One, we're down a member. Because I'm not exploring, I'm not bringing somebody in battle. That's okay. Everybody can still get the experience. And I noticed something. Funny enough, the 2 units I'm using as tanks are the only 2, well, let me just go to my supports. Check Hilda's supports out. Literally, she has a support with everybody but Leonie. And that's because their skills don't counteract each other. Like, Hilda's and Leonie's skills are for guys. And I use them both as tanks, so I'll often have guys around them, not each other. So, that's interesting, but I still want to see what their dynamic is like. And for me, the only one I don't have is Raphael. So, those are 2 sub-goals, I guess, that I would like to get up, if possible. Not a priority, though. And aside from that, just think... Oh, I gave myself a training bow, because I need range, right? Like, it's annoying me that I just have a sword. I'm the avatar. Should be, you know, proficient in many things. So I'm going to try to work on my bow ranks now. At least until I can get some magic. Once I get magic, then we'll see. But, you know, in battle, there's nothing I can do to improve that. And I also gave everybody a battalion. Anything else I wanted to go over? No? Think that's it. Just gonna try them out, see if we can win this. So, yeah. Oh, I forgot. The steel sword that I got. I didn't realize it, at least when I got it. But it's a plus, which means it's special. It's had a little bit extra to it. And if you can see, it's got 2 more might. So it's overall better. Oh, and 5 more durability. Kind of want to use that only for special situations, because that's our special sword. But alright, I think I'm ready. Let's begin. And now I'm used to the trees, actually. You know, it's like, 3rd time's a charm. I should be an expert at mastering this terrain by now. Ooh,
stronger.
That's a good level up. That's gonna come in handy. So let's see how I am with the bow. Okay, those misses are to be expected. I'm actually try something. See if Lysithea can handle.
Of course I won.
Being in the thick of things. And there's Lorenz in his new gear. Still seems a little awkward, but alright. And they're getting their battalion levels up. He hit with the 34? Well, she survived. So I guess it's okay.
I just worked harder.
Ooh, C+ and a level up.
There's still a long way to go.
Yeah, I'm feeling like this was the right thing to do.
Aha, I'm getting it.
Lysithea's gonna be a threat. Just like we want her to.
I'm on a roll.
Oh!
Should have trained better.
And Raphael got a crit, okay.
Hey, look at you.
And they actually complement each other. Okay, well that's cool. Oh, I'm already noticing something. Lorenz can't use magic. All the magic he's got, he can't use right now. Well, that looks like I'm gonna have to reclass him then. Cause we're gonna want his magic. Okay. And apparently Leone is at the point where she can just take people out. Nice.
It's over.
Oh, I got a crit.
As expected.
With the training sword. Okay, I'll take it.
I still have much to learn.
Authority up.
Should I have held back?
I'm now level 8.
Another step forward.
That's good. Marianne's level 7.
I wonder how much more I can learn.
Ooh!
I think I've got the hang of it.
We have rallies? How do we use rallies? Interesting. Wow, no damage. I think that's a sign I should be spreading the love. Ooh, I think Hilda got 2 good things.
Don't expect much more than that.
Level up, and yeah.
Oh,
Not
yeah, getting the hang of it.
Yeah, I think we're more than ready for the next battle. It just, we got a few members who could use some help.
Who knew?
Let's get that level 6 online. Oh!
I'll try even harder next time.
Not the stat I wanted though, I really wanted his speed up. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I'm level 9. I took too much.
Another step forward.
I just wanted to try out my bow. Wow. Yeah, that was too much. It's Claude's birthday, might as well see what we can do. Honestly, I'm not sure which one Claude will like, so I'm just gonna go the safe route.
Did I make you wait? I ran as fast as I could.
Thanks. Hope you like it, bro.
Tastes great.
It feels very personal, don't you think?
Oh?
Favorite recipe? Perfect yeah.
Wow.
Because I know he likes to cook.
Right.
Thanks for everything.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh? Blast.
Darn it. Alright.
I'm afraid I've stayed too long. Thanks for the tea. Let's plan to do this again sometime.
Well, I wanted to try a little bit something different. Alright. Now, marketplace. Gonna want another beginner seal. So Lorenz. Seems I made a mistake. I'm pretty sure a monk can use different weapons. So, I think he should be a monk. For now, at least. That fits better too, to be honest.
Was there any doubt?
Ooh. Oh, no, I didn't. I failed. Lorenz with Raphael and... Seems like, yeah. That's what the arrows mean. There are 2 C ranks. Did Hilda... Oh, cool. So, Hilda would now have had ranks with everybody. But I wanted to check before... We've got... I wish I knew if he could use lances, but I think I'd much rather have him use his magic if I had to choose anyways. Because that was a big help. But let's start... Let's see what this is all about.
Thank you, Lawrence. You've done so much for me. You've been a tremendous help.
It was but a trifle. Surely there was no small amount of danger, but in the interest of experience, I was happy to endure.
You're so strong that I can't help but feel safe in your presence.
Again, this shouldn't be going this smoothly.
Yes, of course. Although, no matter how much brute strength we bring to bear, it is important that there be a leader on the field as well. Without someone possessed of my sound judgment and adaptability, we would surely be lost.
Huh?
Surely, yes. My thoughts exactly. But,
What is it?
I'm going to keep providing support from the back. You wouldn't mind doing more fighting for me, would you?
Seems like he's gonna have a limit, though.
Oh, well, physically, I can, certainly. But if you mean on an everyday basis...
I knew you would. You have the generous soul of a true noble. I'll have to write back home and sing your praises.
Nope.
Really? You mean to your father and brother?
Yeah, no, she's got status.
Oh, yes. I have to write my big brother pretty often, as a matter of fact. He gets upset if I don't.
This is a terrible relationship.
And yet, I never have much to write about. I've been really straining for topics. That must strike you as a terrible nuisance, the idea of me blabbing about you in my letters.
She knows exactly what she's doing.
Nuisance? Oh, hardly. Your brother is one of the foremost commanders of the Alliance.
Yep.
I can think of no higher accolade than to have my name passed onto his noble ear.
Wow.
Then I'll tell him about all your thrilling exploits. Although, if you can't help, that's okay too. I'll find something else to write about.
Manipulative as heck.
Oh, fear not. I shall show you exploits of a nature more thrilling than you could ever dream. Incidentally, when you write to him, please do not refer to me merely as Lawrence. Please use my full name, Lawrence Hellman Gloucester.
That's quite a name, actually.
This will be an excellent opportunity to advance the status of the Gloucester name.
What a funny boy.
Dadgummit. C+. That's interesting. Especially since I don't notice a difference. Just another C rank. Maybe it means it's harder to break the ice. But anyways, I wanted all of Hilda's to rise at the same amount because I feel like she'd be lazy in on all of them at the beginning. And if we got, one A rank and then she's lazy in another, it wouldn't feel right. So at least I'm hoping she'll get better.
Why do I have to organize the library?
But you know what? I think these two might actually be good for each other.
I'll get in trouble if it's not done, and I can't think of anyone who'd do it for me.
There's no way Leonie would let her get away with this, right? Right?
Since no one else is around, though, time for a little break.
Like, also when you think of their skills, it just, like, this should be good.
What are those sounds? Ha! Yeah! Leone, always at it. How exhausting that must be. What's this?
Hey, what are you doing? That's mine.
What, was she shooting arrows? That's what it sounded like.
If you leave it lying on the ground, people will think it's trash.
I usually wear it around my neck, but I put it down while I'm training so I don't get sweat all over it.
Makes sense.
Well, people won't know that, will they? You should have just left it in your room.
Well, that's not a bad idea.
It's a good luck charm. If I don't keep it close by, then what's the point?
Also, fair.
How stubborn of you. I will say it looks to be a very well-loved charm.
Captain Gerald gave it to me when I was a kid.
Oh, I see.
If it's that important to you, you should wash it. Then again, I suppose it is made of wood. Have you considered coating it with resin? That would preserve it nicely. You could even accessorize it, make it look cute.
Thanks, but Captain Gerald made it especially for me. I'd really rather keep it just as it is.
I understand that.
Well, if that's how you feel, I won't argue with you. Me personally, I'd choose a cute necklace over a dirty old charm any day.
I'm sure you would. But Captain Gerald didn't treat me as some young girl. He treated me like a person who mattered, an equal. He taught me everything.
It really does seem like just well, he was good for her, it seems. Made her feel like she was something in the world.
I don't want to forget his teachings, so I'm going to keep this charm just the way it is.
Huh, what do you know?
Okay. Well, Hilda has officially talked to everyone. She really does feel like the life of the party. I should get Claude, actually. Well, he's almost done too. Sure, still, we want everybody to talk. So, since we ended off with Leone, yeah, Ignatz, at least he's getting some more supports.
Oh, Professor, here's the map you...
And I'm in this support. Wait a minute.
Well, there's always next time, I suppose.
I'm saying, is it possible that some of these stories are connected? Because Hilda was talking about going to the library, and that's something she did with Marianne. And obviously this seems like the support combo I had with Leone. Or Leone.
Hey, Ignatz, didn't you have something to talk to the professor about?
Oh no, nothing urgent. You didn't cut short your conversation because of me, did you?
Come on, do I seem like the type to do that?
No.
No, I just had a couple of questions about the bows. We're done now, so I thought I'd come and tell you.
Oh, okay, well, that's different then.
The bows? Is something wrong with them?
Lots of them have come in for repairs lately, so I switched out some of the strings for stronger ones. They've been breaking less, but now they're harder to draw.
Makes sense.
Ah, I see. I suppose people would prefer if you went back to the lighter bowstrings.
Maybe. If the only issue was the draw weight, I'd just tell people to get stronger arms. But the real problem is that you can't shoot as fast. The arrows also fly too far now.
I can see how slower shooting is a drawback, but the arrows flying farther, that actually sounds like a good thing.
Yeah.
Sure, on open plains, but up close you lose accuracy. That's why I thought it might be good to use different bowstrings for different scenarios. I wanted the professor's opinion about that.
That actually seems like a good, well, you know, just having different bows. You know, we have short range bows and long range bows, so.
Oh, good point. You know a lot about bows, don't you?
Yes, I do. I grew up in a hunting village, so I've been around them my whole life. I wouldn't say I'm necessarily better than anyone, but at least I know what I'm doing. And you? Do you have something you're really good at?
I mean, he seems to be arguably the best, or at least most accurate archer in the team.
Me? Oh no, I don't think so.
Well, I'm sure you'll find your thing someday.
I hope so.
Okay. That one didn't really seem like a continuing plot, but...
I think I'm gonna pass out.
What is she doing?
Lysithea? You're really pale.
Yeah, I've been feeling really queasy all morning. I'm just heading back to my quarters to rest.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Can you even make it there in that state? Here, climb on my back. I'll carry you.
What? No. I'm not some sort of infant.
I get where she's coming from, but I mean, if you're sick, just take the help.
Always worried about looking like a kid. No time for that now. Just get on.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a bit better now. I should be okay from here. Thank you so much, Leonie. I hope I wasn't too heavy. Was I?
No, not at all. Actually made for a fun bit of training.
Oh, really?
Training?
Yeah, carrying someone around is good for the legs. You're just the right weight for it, too. I might ask you to help me train again sometime.
I'm not sure if she's gonna like that.
Anything can be a kind of training with the right attitude, you know?
Are you always thinking about training?
Well, I can't devote all my time purely to training. So it's more efficient if I can train while I get other stuff done at the same time.
Makes sense.
Wouldn't that actually be rather inefficient?
Why, you think because she's not focusing on something?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, for example, if you're training for endurance, it seems running would be a better approach. If you're only ever training by cramming it in with other tasks, you won't be getting the best results.
That is true if you're trying to focus on one particular thing.
I'm no expert on the subject, but even I can logic that one out.
Come to think of it, you do always seem to stick to a pretty rigid schedule, don't you? I've noticed that you focus completely on whatever it is you've set out to do. Then you switch to something else and focus completely on that.
You've noticed, have you?
Now that I think about it, you may be right. Maybe that is the more efficient way to do things.
I mean, yeah, like it's always, like they say, work smart, not hard. Is that the saying?
Hey, you're really bright, Lysithea. Thanks so much for the helpful advice.
That was sweet of Leonie to check on me and carry me all the way to my quarters. And in the end, I just lectured her. She did thank me for it, but
I think she understands.
I probably could have handled that better.
Probably, but she understands. Okay, wow. Okay, let's continue the trend. Ignatz again.
Good morning, Lysithea. Out for a stroll, are we? It's lovely weather for it. I might go wander outside myself. I'm sure I can see some beautiful sights.
Ignatz, hold still, will you?
Sure.
Yeah, what's going on?
Your shoes are untied. It looks sloppy. Let me just fix it for you.
That seems unlike him, but maybe it is like him, I don't know.
Oh, thank you for letting me know. But really, I'm perfectly capable of tying them myself.
And yeah, that's true.
Clearly that's not the case. Otherwise, this wouldn't be an issue. Now, hush.
I mean, sometimes they just come untied.
There we go.
Thanks.
You've also got awful bedhead.
What? But I examine myself in the mirror before leaving my quarters.
It's the back of your head. Quite unkempt. You really should get it together.
Is he stressed or is this just not his thing?
I mean, really. You're born to a noble adjacent merchant family, aren't you? You really should be more presentable.
Sorry, Lysithea. You're always so perfectly put together. In fact, I'd say you're perfect in all respects. I don't think I've seen you fail at anything.
Well, we all have our flaws, and hers seems quite big. No pun intended.
Well, consider that if I make even the slightest misstep, everyone will treat me like a child.
But you shouldn't be concerned about that. I mean, I get it.
There's nothing I hate more than that.
I see. Well, I think you're very mature. If anything, you may be overdoing it somewhat.
That.
I mean, people treat me like a child sometimes. But I like it, because it reminds me that other people care about me. You know?
Now that's a way of looking at it.
No matter how much we stretch, some things are always beyond us. I think it's fine to be vulnerable and ask for help sometimes.
Ignatz, are you really lecturing me about how I conduct myself right now?
I mean, everybody can use some advice.
You're a sheepish, unreliable scatterbrain who can only ever think about what others think of him.
Lysithea.
Perhaps you should worry about your own maturity before you start questioning mine. Although you certainly look the part of a baby, so maybe that's asking too much.
She's got a very sharp tongue, doesn't she?
Anyway, I've got things to do, so I'm gonna go now.
Even if she does mean the best.
Lysithea, wait. Hey!
Out of my way. You're such a child, I swear.
That was uncalled for.
Yeah?
After all, I am older than she is.
She could have been saying that, like, because of her own frustration, or there are many reasons why that could have happened. But anyways. Oh, Raphael. Yeah, hang on. Well, we'll sort through that later. Right now.
Meat is the best. Veggies and fish are great too, but there's nothing like a good cut of meat.
I hear you on that.
May I join you?
Hey, Lawrence. You here to eat? It looks like you barely grabbed anything.
Now I was wondering how these two would get along.
Please, this amount will suffice for me. There's no need to compare our portions.
No wonder you're so skinny. My little sis eats more than you.
Okay.
Come on, have some of mine. You need it more than I do.
You offer me half-eaten scraps? The nerve! With manners like that, even a nobleman would be an absolute disgrace. Have you no dignity?
You're pretty touchy, huh? It's probably just because you're hungry.
Not exactly.
Raphael, please, do you mind? I cannot enjoy the simple pleasure of a meal in these conditions.
Why can't you enjoy your meal? You don't like what's on the menu?
Not that.
You wait here. I'll go to the kitchen and find something tastier for you.
That won't be necessary. Please, just let me eat. In peace. Alone.
Well, you asked to sit with them.
I don't think you get it, Lawrence. Nothing goes with a meal better than good company.
If leading the Alliance is your goal, you should really try eating with other people first.
Now, that is true.
I'm afraid I fail to see the connection between leadership and dining.
If you want to be a leader, you have to know how to get along with different types of people, right?
Exactly.
If you really want to get to know someone, all you have to do is share a meal with them.
Quite the contrary, unfortunately. It seems the more time I spend eating with you, the less likely we are to become friends.
The more you eat with someone, the more you learn about them. Their likes, their dislikes, you know?
You might get some of their food that way too. You can eat more and bulk up. All that talking made me hungry again. I'm gonna go get seconds.
What an absolute bother.
This one's gonna take some work.
But I suppose he does have a point about observations of character at the dinner table.
He absolutely has a point. We all have our strengths and weaknesses, mister. And you should learn to acknowledge the strength of others. But let's see, I have one left. Claude has 2. Lorenz 2. Raphael 2. Ignatz has 4. And that makes sense, I guess. Lysithea has 2. Marianne has 3? Or Marianne has 3? Hilda has none. Leonie has 1. Well, I was actually just about to mention, I think it's easier for the healers because they can throw out supports to everyone. But of course, with the rapid pace of Catherine and her crew, I wasn't able to dish out heals at the end of the battle like I wanted to. And I also gotta remember, because I didn't use it in the last battle either, I do have healing. I can also get my rank up by doing that. But alright, with that said, next up is the battle, which I would love to do today, but I really need to edit the rest of the stuff I have first, and then get to that. So, until then, this has been Blade. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. And now it's time for the question of the day. And for this one, I'm gonna ask you all, what do you think is the best way to get to know someone? Because that seems to be a problem within the Golden Deer House, and I'm pretty sure the others as well. It's just, you know, common theme, Fire Emblem, getting to know people. So, just curious to see what you all have to think. So please, post your thoughts down in the comments below, and I will see you all next time.